With some goals, you have to put a time limit on it. I've gone through so much over the years to realize that tomorrow is not promised. I've lost too many people and felt the grief of tomorrow is not promised. And so today you have to appreciate the miracle of today and treat your temple in accordance with that. We say we want to accomplish these things. I've said I wanted to accomplish things, and I've put it off and I've put it off to a point where it became intolerable, to a point where I was like, no more. I have to put a time limit on my goals. I have to put a time limit on how I develop in my purpose. I have to put a time limit on it. With some goals, you got to say, it's no longer going to be tomorrow or the next day, but you got to say, okay, this is it. This is my time. This is the year that I'm going to accomplish the things that I said I was going to accomplish in my life. This is the year that I make progress. This is the year of being forward. You got to commit to it. Too many times we are looking at things like life is going to go on forever. Like there is no time limit to the things. There is no expiration date to the things that we want to accomplish. But there's windows of opportunity. There's second chances. But you might miss that opportunity if you don't get up and go get after it. I've gone through so much over the years that I realized that tomorrow is not promised. I've lost too many people that were close to me. I felt the grief that tomorrow is not promised. I hurt inside knowing that tomorrow is not promised. And so even I set forth on my goals. I stopped saying, I'll see you tomorrow. And I started saying, I'll see you today. I started saying, I'm going to give you my best effort right now. I started saying, I'm not going to give you any more excuses. I remember when I realized that this temple was temporary. The time when I was 19 years old where I thought I was dead. I was riding my motorcycle to work. It was raining outside. And as I was riding, a white Dodge Ram cut me off. And it happened so fast. I hit the front of that Dodge Ram. Boom. My bike went one way and I went several feet in the air the next direction. And I hit the ground, and everything went dark. And then all of a sudden, I felt my heart beating inside my head. All of a sudden, I knew that I was still alive at 19 years old. I knew that I was still there. I started moving my body. I opened my eyes and looked around. And by God's miracle, I got up and I went to work. And they looked at me like I was crazy, like, what are you doing here? And I was like, you understand. I could have died just then, but I got things I got to do. I got things that I need to accomplish. And I can't put it off till tomorrow because I don't know if tomorrow is going to be there. I made promises to my family. I made promises to myself that I was going to be the best version of me that I could be. And on that day, I told God that I was going to give him everything. I was going to squeeze everything out of this temple that he put in it. Because I don't know what the next day looks like. And so as you move forward towards purpose, as you move forward towards your goals, hold yourself accountable. Don't let yourself off the hook and say maybe tomorrow. Just this past year, I was in the Sergeant Major Academy. I told my wife, look, this is the year that I'm going to finish my bachelor's degree. I've been putting it off for far too long, and I was too close. But I hadn't finished because I was always saying, but there's tomorrow, but there's tomorrow. And so I told her, this is it. I made her a promise. I'm not pushing this down the road anymore. And so as I went through the academy, this academic rigor that was just tearing me apart, I was taking 2 college courses at once, and I was trying to test out of a third. My academic advisor approached me the second week and said, it's not too late. You can drop one of these courses. And I just looked at him and I said, you don't understand. I made myself a promise. I made my wife a promise. I said, this is it. There's no more putting it aside. There's no more saying tomorrow. It's now or never. I'm going to accomplish the things that I said I was going to accomplish. And so I finished with a 4.0. I finished the academy with a 3.8. I didn't drop anything off the plate, but I dedicated myself. I got my butt up at 3 o'clock in the morning. I stayed my butt up studying and giving it everything I had until 11 o'clock, till midnight, until whatever it took, I was willing to give it, because I was looking at it like there's no more time on the right side. This is it. And so as I sit in this master's program right now, I still got the gas on, because God made me a promise years ago that He was going to bless my family for generations and generations and generations. But I had to do my part. I have to do my part, and I can't keep pushing it off. And so what I'm speaking to you right now is that it's your time and you got to claim it. It's your time, but you got to say it. Don't be afraid to say it out loud. Don't be afraid to tell somebody that, hey, this is the year that I'm going to finish that goal. This is the year that I'm going to accomplish the things I said I was going to accomplish. Don't be afraid to tell somebody. Say it out loud. But then you have to do the work. And then you have to commit to it. Commit to it when you're tired. Commit to it when you don't feel like it. Commit to it when you're hurting. Commit to it when you're going through your grief. Commit to it long term. And as long as you do that, you're going to have everything that God said was for you. You're going to have everything that you said that you were going to accomplish. And along the way, you got to hold yourself accountable. Too many times we give ourselves an out. It's okay. I didn't have that much sleep. It's okay. I didn't give my best performance. It's not okay anymore. It's not okay, because somebody connected to you is depending on your success. Whether that's now or that's in the future, somebody is waiting on you to get it right. So you got to get it right for you. And you got to get it right for whoever is connected to you. But now is the time. Appreciate the miracle of today. Appreciate the miracle of today, because we don't know what tomorrow brings. We don't know what tomorrow is, because we don't have it promised to us. So you appreciate the miracle of today. And as you appreciate the miracle of today, you squeeze everything out that's in you to get it done. It's time. I love y'all, and there's more, but you got to watch the next video to get it. I'll see you then.